Shedeur, we talk oftentimes about quarterback being the most important position in the sport. We obviously spend a lot of time with Shedeur throughout the process. He's highly accurate, can play well from the pocket, very productive college career. And, we felt like it wasn't necessarily the plan going into the weekend to select two quarterbacks, but as we talked about, we do believe in best player available. We do believe in positional value, and we didn't necessarily expect him to be available in the fifth round. And so we love adding competition to every position room and adding him to compete with the guys that are already in.
Big news is breaking out of Cleveland today. Shedeur Sanders is set to start as quarterback for the Browns against the Raiders. And this is a massive moment for him. But here's the twist that's turning the organization upside down. While many thought this was Kevin Stefanski's decision, it turns out Andrew Berry, the Browns GM, is the one behind this change. And sources say Berry didn't just suggest it, he forced the issue. After last week's rough loss to the Ravens, Stefanski was ready to pump the brakes on Shedeur. He was hesitant, uncertain, but then Andrew Berry stepped in. Berry didn't ask, he didn't suggest, he pushed hard, really hard, to keep Sanders as the starter. And he did something even more significant. He encouraged Stefanski to build the entire game plan around.
From day one, Andrew Berry has been the driving force behind Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland. Ever since the draft, Berry has been the biggest advocate for this young quarterback. And it's not just talk. When the draft came around, Berry didn't just want Shedeur, he needed Shedeur. Originally, he was hoping to land him in the first or second round. When that didn't happen, his frustration was obvious. But Berry didn't give up. In the fifth round, he took matters into his own hands. He convinced Jimmy Haslam to make the call and bring Shedeur to Cleveland. And from that moment on, Berry has been leading the charge. Jimmy Haslam himself confirmed it. It was Berry's decision to select Shedeur in the draft. Not Stefanski, not anyone else, Andrew Berry. And while Stefanski may publicly take credit for the quarterback calls, the truth is clear. Andrew Berry is the one quietly pulling the strings behind the scenes, ensuring that Shedeur stays on the field and continues to have his chance.
Here's where it gets interesting. Kevin Stefanski was never fully sold on Shedeur Sanders, not even close. In a past conference, Stefanski suggested he wasn't paying much attention to what Shedeur could bring to the table. He went as far as to say he wasn't ready to give Sanders any reps. He declared that Dillon was the one deserving of all the practice time. With a young quarterback, with Dillon starting, you want to make sure he gets a lot of the reps. Different when you have a veteran like Joe. So Stefanski was ready to sideline him. But then something changed, something big. When Shedeur Sanders had his standout performance in the first preseason game, the only person truly excited for him was Andrew Berry. Berry didn't just acknowledge Shedeur's success. He proudly declared that he was genuinely proud of him. And if you watched closely, it was clear from his expression that Berry isn't just supporting Shedeur as a player, he's invested in his success. He wants to see this kid thrive in Cleveland.
Berry is the one driving this quarterback change. Berry is building the game plan around Shedeur. Berry is the one who saw past the mistakes, past the fumbles, and recognized the raw talent this kid brought to the table. While Stefanski remained hesitant to fully commit, it was Berry who pushed for change. And now, Stefanski has no choice but to embrace it. So what we're witnessing here isn't just a change in the quarterback position, it's a power play. It's Andrew Berry, the one person who consistently saw Shedeur's potential, making sure the young quarterback would get the opportunity he earned. The path to starting wasn't paved by Stefanski's faith alone. It was Andrew Berry's determination to make sure Shedeur Sanders has the chance to shine in Cleveland. Now, the pressure is on Shedeur to deliver. With the front office now fully backing him, this is his moment. This is his chance to prove he's the future of this team. The big question now, will Shedeur Sanders rise to the occasion against the Raiders, or will the pressure of the spotlight be too much? One thing's for certain, Andrew Berry believes in him, and he just made sure everyone knows it.